Welcome to another episode of Why Do I Actively Choose to Ruin My Own Life? Meet the MacBook Pro, Model 14.2, specifically the A1708. Its battery is deader than a Victorian orphan. You try to boot it up, you pop open a fresh can of Red Bull, and by the time you've taken your first sip, the battery has already died of sheer exhaustion. So, I thought, I'll just fix it myself, like a smart boy. I have all the tools, I have the brain cells. How hard can it possibly be? Piece of cake. I ordered a replacement battery from FixJ, a popular online parts shop. The package arrived, and full of unwarranted, delusional enthusiasm, I got straight to work. Completely forgetting that Apple treats right to repair like a personal insult and views its customers as cash cows to be slaughtered. Every single ribbon cable is cunningly hidden beneath another piece of circuit board, requiring a level of microsurgical academic precision that makes you want to throw the laptop out the window, douse it in petrol, and sprint to an official Apple store just to grovel at the Genius Bar while they empty your bank account. Since this is just a secondary, pathetic MacBook, purely meant for lazy holiday porn surfing or watching Netflix in the garden, I dared to take the risk. With my main Mac, I wouldn't even look at it sideways without crying. Part 2. Prep work and preventive maintenance. Let's start with standard preparation because we like crying twice. Always place a soft cloth between the display and the keyboard to protect that fragile screen. Otherwise, you'll be buying a second replacement part you can't afford. Beneath the laptop, I laid out a massive sheet of paper with adhesive strips for all the tiny, microscopic screws, meticulously labeling them like a serial killer mapping a crime scene. Remove the lowercase screws. Gently pop and lift the back cover. And hey, since we're already chest deep in this digital corpse, this is the prime moment to clean things out. Vacuum out the dust bunnies from the fan, smear the processor with fresh thermal paste, which works wonders for noise and heat reduction, unlike your ex's heart. And give the keyboard a thorough clean, since sticky keys are a known weak spot on this model, and we all know what you've been typing. Everything spotless? Good. Now comes the main event. Disconnecting the old battery before it blows us all to kingdom come. Part 3. Disassembly and the wrath of Apple glue. First, remove the protective shield over the battery connector and unplug it before you fry the motherboard and your entire lineage. Next, carefully detach this ribbon cable, followed by the trackpad connector. Now that trackpad connector is glued to the middle battery cell with an adhesive strong enough to hold a skyscraper together during an earthquake. So grab a hairdryer, crank it to maximum heat, and blast it. It saves you loads of time and prevents you from weeping into your tools like a toddler. And then begins your personal circle of Dante's Inferno. The battery cells are secured with industrial-grade pull strips designed by sociopathic Apple engineers specifically to break your spirit and make you question your will to live. Removing them is pure torture. Break out a plastic card and special prying tools, alternating with more heat from the hairdryer and a few muttered prayers to whatever God will listen, Proceed with extreme caution. Even though it's an old, dead battery, if you puncture it the wrong way, it will spontaneously combust into a fiery ball of lithium-fueled rage, leaving you to carve the Christmas turkey for the rest of your life, looking like a boiled potato with no eyebrows. Got them out? Excellent. Now, unscrew the motherboard just a fraction, so you can lift it slightly and slip the hidden ribbon cables out from underneath. Pull out the old toxic battery block and start scrubbing away the leftover glue using isopropyl alcohol, pure unadulterated rage, and a tiny scraper. Part 4. The twist and reassembly. Once the chassis is as clean as a whistle, the new battery can drop right in. Line it up carefully. It only fits one way, unlike your life choices. Oh, and a quick pro tip. Make sure you route those flat cables under the motherboard again. Otherwise, you won't be able to plug them back in and you'll have to repeat this entire session of self-harm. Assuming everything went flawlessly, and assuming you actually ordered the right battery, unlike my absolute genius self who accidentally ordered the version for the MacBook without the touch bar, requiring a humiliating return trip and 2 more days of waiting. It fits like a glove. Now reassemble everything in reverse order. This requires meticulous tinkering, a steady hand, and the patience of a saint, followed by screwing the whole circus back together. Yes, you can do it. Just pop 2 Valium and put on a pair of cheap reading glasses with magnifying lenses because trust me, this is essentially open heart surgery on a crackhead. But hey, you saved a ton of cash. Part 5, the resurrection. Is everything tucked back in? Time for the ultimate test. Does it boot? If yes, lock those battery cells down permanently with the included 3M adhesive strips. Operation successful, patient survived, case closed. And look at that. A brand new battery sitting at a cool 0 cycles, as if you just walked out of the Apple store back in the day, ready to be ruined all over again. Good for another few years of carefree usage. After this operation, you'll need a 2-week mandatory stay at a psychiatric ward and an extra dose of industrial-strength sedatives just to get your heart rate back below 180. But the smug sense of financial superiority is unmatched. Total effective working time, roughly 45 minutes of pure adrenaline and profanity. Good luck if you're planning to try this yourself. And for the love of God, don't call me for tech support. I'm busy. Always busy.